What is up, YouTube? Casual Pokemon TCG here, coming at you guys with a new deck profile. This is my Vespiquen toolbox deck. As far as I know, I'm the only one that's come up with this list, but there might be other people out there. If you guys have a list, comment it in the comment section below, and I'll check it out. Always appreciate the help. But as an update to my channel, I am going to have a Darkrai Malamar deck next week. On Tuesday. It is my cousin's list, so it's not really competitive, but it's still a pretty fun list, and I lose to it quite a bit, so can't be too bad. But I'm going to have a battle video the following week against this Vespiquen toolbox deck facing the Darkrai Malamar deck, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's jump right into this list so you guys can check it out. This is a standard list. To start it off, we are going to start with the Pokemon like we always do, and we've got 4 Combee. Combee just really puts in a lot of work because it gets you into your 4 copies of Vespiquen, and also it puts in a lot of work because you can put it into the discard pile for Be Revenge late game. You know, great move. I'm sure you all know what that does. For the toolbox stuff, you've got 2 Glaceon EX. You've got the 2 Glaceon EX in here because I mainly play against evolutions. That's why I have 2 of this in here instead of 2 Jolteon. I don't really play against a lot of EXs. Occasionally I do, but I mainly play against my stepbrother who plays non-EXs, so that's why 2 Jolteon or 2 Glaceon are in here. And then we play the 1 Jolteon. We only needed it 1. We play the 1 Regice because it's really good against the EXs. And also to help with EXs, we play 1 Evatile. Evatile is alright in this deck. You're not ever going to put it up. You're never going to use Fright Night. I mean, occasionally you might, but you're not really ever going to put that up. So if you don't feel like you want to play Evatile, you can just put in Magearna EX with the Mystic Heart ability so that you can do a funky combo where you can Soul Blaster for 120 multiple times in a row. And the way to do that is with Mew. You can have a fully set up Mew and a fully set up Magearna, and you can Soul Blaster with Mew and then retreat into Magearna and Soul Blaster. And they'll both do 120. So that's a kind of cool combo. But I'm testing out the Fright Night Evatile just to see how it works, and I'm liking it. And then we've got 4 copies of Klefki. Klefki's in here because it's Vespiquen and you gotta play it. It just helps get more Pokemon in the discard pile pretty fast. So I'm liking it. And then you've got 4 Unknown. That just helps with the Klefki combo where you can Wonderlock and put a Klefki on this and then Farewell Letter to get 2 Pokemon into the discard pile. It really can make or break a game, late game, if you Farewell Letter away a Wonderlocked Unknown. So it's pretty good. That's it for the Pokemon. No Shamans because I just don't have room. I think it's 25 or 24 Pokemon. Something around there. But let's jump into the supporters. We've got standard supporter list. I don't run anything from Sun and Moon, mainly because I don't have anything from it. I consider throwing in a Lapras GX or a Tauros GX for sure. And then I would also throw in a couple Professor Kukuis and Lilies if you want. Whatever you prefer. But here's what I'm running so far, and it's working out pretty well. So 4 Professor Sycamore. You need the 4 just to dump your Pokemon if you don't want them, or just to replenish your hand if you need to, because you do have a lot of key pieces you need to search for. 2 N. 3 was Cloggy. I tried it out. 2's perfect. It helps. 6 draw supporters are perfect when you have the 4 unknowns. So you run through this deck pretty fast. 2 Lysander. This just helps you be able to use your right combo pieces when you need to. Just because if you have an active Glaceon and your opponent has both basics and evolutions, this will really help to keep that lock going. And then you've got 4 Vespiquen to round off the supporters, just because this gets you your supporters back whenever you need them. That's it for the supporters. Moving on to the regular trainers or items. We've got 2 trainers mail. We've got 2 trainers mail just for the simple fact that you don't need more. This is really, you only really need 2. I've never wanted any more, just because you go through this deck so fast. You only need 2. You've got 4 Acrobike, because this is Vespiquen. This just helps you discard your Pokemon that you don't need. And it just helps you get your combo pieces faster, because you do run a lot. And then we've got 4 Ultra Ball to search your combo pieces, or search the Pokemon you need. And discard Pokemon. So, you can play 2 Nest Ball from Sun and Moon, but at the moment I don't have copies. For this deck at least, and I haven't really found room. If you guys find room, you can put it in. I don't see why not. Helps you get your combo pieces faster. 2 Floatstone, just because it is a pain to have a Regice or a Glaceon up in the active, because you don't want to discard the energy off of it if you do try to set it up. So Floatstone does come in handy. And then 2 Special Charge, because we do play a lot of special energy. That's actually most our energy. So, and then for the stadium cards, we do run 1 Parallel City. This is just really good. You don't want more than 1. It does clog, because you only ever really need 1 just to disrupt your opponent. That's it for the trainer cards. Moving on to the energies. We've got 4 copies of DCE. This is just in here because everything you attack with uses DCEs. So this is very good. And then you run 4 Rainbow Energy. You don't really care about the 10 damage that this gives. The reason you don't really care is because you're going to have a lock most of the time you use this. So it works out pretty well. And then you run 1 of each color energy, 1 water and 1 lightning, or electric energy. The only reason you run 1 of each of these and not a dark is because you don't really need the dark. You're not always going to go for that. You're mainly going to go for water in this build, or electric, so that's why we have these. I guess you can take out the electric for a second water energy if you so choose to, but this is just how I like to play it, and it works out pretty well. So, that's it for the deck profile. Like I said, if you guys play this build, feel free to drop your list in the comment section below so I can check it out, and maybe it can help me. Also, you guys can run Ninja Boy in this if you want, just to get that combo piece going. You know, why not? But I don't feel like you need it. Since you do go through this deck so fast, you don't really need it. And then also, don't forget to comment on this video if you guys thought that this was helpful, or if you like the new style of video that I'm doing. Also, don't forget to thumbs up the video if you guys thought this would help, or if you guys liked the video. And then don't forget to subscribe for some more cool Pokemon content. And this is Casual Pokemon TCG signing out. Peace.